can do anything. You can do anything if you believe. You can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the world. Just a round of applause as we start the vlog for all my viewers from all these places. Thank you so much for 170 subscribers. So it's been, I think, a few days since the last vlog, and when I was uploading it, I was at 145 subscribers. A few days later, 25 subscribers plus. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going towards 500 subscribers. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please just hit the subscribe button. It's at the bottom right. It doesn't cost you anything. You just click so that next time when I upload a video, you'll be among the first people who will be notified. So as you can see, guys, from the title, this is a newcomer's manual, and I'm going to just give my top 5 things that I observed living in a first world country. Number 1, of course, was the temperatures. They were so low. It was winter when I first arrived, and I remember my face just going white, my lips drying up, cracking up, and I had applied layers and layers of petroleum jelly from back home because someone had mentioned that I need to bring with me a lot of petroleum jelly. So I had applied tons and tons of it. All of it dried up with the cold. I just don't know what happens, but it's extremely cold, as you can see. So something that I noted that was actually positive and to learn from is their bus transit system and how effective it is. So all the buses are managed by the government. So it's like different routes, but it's the same bus system. You know, in Kenya, we have Super Metro, you know, Rongai, like we have different private companies managing different circles, different matatus. It's not the same. So the government is managing the bus. So there is only one, like when you go online, you get your options of the bus and you're able to pay daily, monthly, or you can even get a few months or an annual bus pass. You don't pay different. Like if you're going to a faraway place, you don't pay different from someone going close. It's just the same. Hey, so number 3 came in as a shock because I didn't expect it. So addresses here are actually updated on Google Maps. So if I tell you I live on 123 Street and I type 123 Street on my Google Maps, I get options of how I'll get there. So if it's walking, if it's by the bus transit system, or if it's by driving, I get options and I will get up to the door of your house. So this was surprising because in Kenya, we have someone you have to keep calling. Nimefika kwa M-Pesa ya green. Nimefika kwa hii kona kuna butchery inaitwa hivi. Nimefika kwa hii kona ingine. Sometimes I was even driving in Kenya and you find Google Maps rerouting, it's telling you to go right and there's no way going to your right, like it's actually the end of a road. So it is surprising just how effective Google Maps is. So number 4 on my list is the house hunting scene. Now, the video will be totally unrelated to what I'm saying, but this is a true video that of how beautiful the scenery is. And so house hunting is different. So I talked to a few people and they told me about how it is here. So you make an application. You fill out the names, the ages, date of birth, everything about whoever will be living with you. You show how you'll be able to afford the house. You give referees, like a job application. So you give referees. Those referees will be called. They will be asked how they know you, etc., etc. And then you need to book with the manager a date when they are available for you to go and view the house. Then they will take all those applications and select who they want to be a tenant there. Let me tell you, back home, you just make some time on a Saturday, walk around with the in your area or wherever you want to move to. See the numbers indicated on the to let boards, call, go inside, meet the agent or caretaker or the landlord even, see the house. If you like it, pay for it there and then, and you get the house. So the scene is just different. That means it's a bit more difficult even getting a house. On the other side, short-term visitors have a lot of options from hotels, Airbnbs. There are so many. Anyway, so the last but not least is just I'm going to club some things because I couldn't place them individually on this video, and I'm going to call it mannerisms just to mean how we do what we do. It's not necessarily culture. That's why I didn't say culture. And also I think culture is broad, and as much as I'm part of a culture, I could be different. So I'll just name it as mannerisms. So there are a few things, like depending on wherever you are and where you are touring or where you are a visitor, and maybe what that means to the people there. So for example, saying thank you to the bus driver, we really do not do that in Nairobi. We do not alight and tell the bus driver, hi, thank you, have a good day. People would laugh at you because, I mean, it never happens, but that is custom here. In fact, in some bus stops, you'll find some graffiti indicating that you should actually say thank you to the bus driver before you leave the bus. So if you don't, it's considered rude. Number two, people speak quite loudly. I think it exudes confidence from what I've gathered. So you'll find even in the bus, people talking, girl talk, but it's loud, you could hear. Of course, you're not supposed to be eavesdropping, so do not react to whatever is being said because it will be rude. Why are you eavesdropping someone's conversation? So yeah, that's something else I noticed. Number three, do not stare. We stare quite a lot in Nairobi. Like if you find someone who has fallen down because they are drunk, you'll stare. Please do not stare. Do not stop and stare because that's considered rude. The last one, number 4, I think, under mannerisms, is just how we talk to each other. So I noticed that if you tell someone, hey, go and bring me a cup of water, they can actually say no. So how you ask is you ask, hey, do you mind offering me a cup of water? Do you mind taking this cup to the kitchen for me? Do you mind moving this seat from here to here? And that applies everywhere, even in the workplace. Like they're not just supposed to tell you, do this, do that. And that means you're allowed to say no. If you don't feel like doing something, you're allowed to say no. And that's perfectly okay. Nobody will beat you. Yeah, so thank you very much, guys, for watching the entire vlog and for enjoying the scenes with me. I really appreciate the subscribers. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like and share. Comment down below to let me know you enjoyed the video.